Good morning. Sorry we're a little late for you guys today. We were having some
we had the best time.
glitches.
No, we had the best time with our guests. We were in the
I had
green
to
room.
use the ladies' room.
Well, you had problems. I was in the
guest.
I was in the green room with the guests, and we were having such a great time. We're like, oh, it's 10 o'clock. We got to get going. Tick-tock.
So, yeah, we apologize.
We're a little tardy.
We apologize. But anyway, welcome to Shake It Up with Karen and Regina. Last week, you may have noticed, we did a rerun of the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women show because Miss Regina was away. Correct?
I thought it was because we had a snowstorm. But
You're
correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, so
because she loves to throw me under the bus. You know that already, right?
I just assume when we're not here, it's because she's in another part of the world.
Well, that could be true.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it was because we had snow.
Yes, which, guys, by the way, for the record, this is our last live show of the month. Regina, again, is going away. So we're going to be playing the best of for the next 4 weeks.
I'm going away.
Except for 1 week where we'll actually be in St. Martin together and we're going to shoot live via satellite. It would be on the 23rd, I think?
Yes.
February 23rd.
That's a show definitely you're not going to want to miss. Oh, what the hell is that?
I don't know.
Oh, the K. The K. Here, hold your K. Hold your K.
Okay. So anyway, we're having a lot of fun this morning.
That's a show you're not going to want to miss because we're going to be Skyping from St. Martin.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And hopefully I'll be tan because I'm so pale white right now, I feel like I'm see-through.
You'll be tan.
I need a little color in my face. I know you
always
look tan.
I'm green.
No, you look tan. You were just in San Diego or Palm Springs.
Who the hell had time to go in the sun?
Well, that's true. You were busy. But, guys, we have a great show for you today because guess what? Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and we know there are a lot of single people out there. A lot of our friends are looking for love. So we have the perfect answer to that. Today we have Gail Adams from 7 in Heaven on our set with us, and she's brought along some great, fun people to join her. So after the commercial, we'll come back and we'll see Gail, and we'll talk all about how to find love on Long Island. It's
going to be a great show, and they're great people, and I love her success story that she brought to us today. It's really very inspiring for a lot of people.
That is a
and
lot of fun.
now
so
we want to chit-chat
singles. We got your answer.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
We want to chit-chat a little bit about the Super Bowl. That's what I want to talk about, the Super Bowl.
That was insane.
Okay, so.
Do you know how many people lost money because of that call at the end?
I do.
Oh, yeah. Crazy.
I just want to say this, okay? I know that I'm a girl and I've never played football, but common sense I have. There was no common sense in that play whatsoever. I think it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in professional sports ever. You have the best running back in the league, and you have two other chances to get a touchdown, and they throw a pass?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand. I just don't understand it.
And, you know, I don't watch football, and I literally do not ever watch football. And even me watching that, I was like, what just happened? I'm like, why would they do that?
Yeah.
So it was
it's that obvious,
Chris
right?
was
Exactly.
Like, are you kidding me? He's throwing stuff around. They're all going crazy.
My husband was in a catatonic state.
It was bad.
He kept walking around going, I can't believe it.
One good thing is, though, did you see how happy that Tom Brady got?
I can't believe it.
Got so happy.
I don't like Tom Brady.
Oh my God!
I'm not a Tom Brady fan. Sorry.
Oh, why? Just because he's married to that gorgeous girl?
No, no.
What? He's a nice guy.
All right, I'm probably going to get a lot of.
Please,
I
would like to hear.
Here's my story. Belichick and Tom Brady, my personal opinion, feel that they're above the league, and I really don't like them.
Well, I think most major.
That's my opinion.
Major sports figures that get paid that kind of money.
No,
Wait a second.
I know. Peyton Manning is a gentleman. He's conducted Brett Favre. There's some iconic.
I really can't talk.
You know, Joe Montana. I mean, Joe Montana. There's so many amazing quarterbacks, and that were big. You know, John Elway. They were big part of the franchise teams that were
nice
big.
So why isn't he not a nice person?
Well, because I think that him and Belichick think they're above the league, and with the balls, with the plays, with the recordings, They got a
Right,
lot of fugazi
right.
stuff going on, if you ask me.
Well,
personally.
I mean, I
And
don't think
if
that
it
they
wasn't,
really deflated all 12 bowls, Regina.
Karen.
That's kind of, and then why
Karen,
didn't
wake up!
anybody
Look,
notice?
look, wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
I see the good in people. I got to say that it's not proven. You're innocent until proven guilty.
She is hilarious.
So I'm going to let
You're
it go.
hilarious.
I'm going to let it
she
go.
sees the good in people.
I do.
love
I see
that.
the good in people. And
I see facts, people. I look at the facts. I look at the facts, don't lie. All right, now the next thing is, what about the Katy Perry?
She was so cute.
I liked it.
Her, but
now,
I didn't love
so
her
many,
outfits. I mean, I have to tell you, some of them were just like, what the heck
she's
is she
crazy.
wearing?
She's crazy. But now
But she
here's the
sounded great.
divide here.
Was
This
she
is the
lip
gr-
syncing or was she singing?
Of course she's lip syncing.
Oh,
But
I just
here's the
assumed she was
great
singing.
divide.
I don't know.
Either people loved her,
Yeah.
or like my friend Tommy here, hated her.
Right.
I loved it. I thought it was a show. She changed her costumes.
It was
I
pretty
thought all
wild.
the little kids that were watching, they were engaged with it.
Yeah.
You know, so I thought that she brought a lot for people, but I don't know.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I'm a rocker girl, so it's kind of hard for me to like pop music.
you would like
period.
Chris Rock to do it.
Kid Rock.
Jam it.
His
Kid
name's
Rock.
Kid Rock.
Oh,
yes.
Chris Rock's the comedian.
Right. No, Kid Rock. I would have loved Kid Rock. Kid Rock, I think actually did do it.
Did he rock the
once.
Super Bowl?
With Cheryl Crow, I think they did it. Anyway, yeah, so I'm a rocker, so it's hard for me to like look at pop music and be like, wow, this is fabulous. But I thought for what it was, she did a nice job, and the sets were just incredible. I mean,
Oh, when she came out on that.
yeah.
With the, what was that, the lion or whatever
yeah,
she came out
I
with?
know.
I thought that was amazing.
That
it was
crazy.
so
And then
entertaining. Missy Elliott, that was great. She
was
brought
very
Missy
good.
Elliott
Yeah,
back.
that was pretty cool.
Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz. Let me tell you something. That boy is a beefcake.
Yeah.
He is just fabulous.
He's
I
a little
love him.
sexy thing. he
Love
is. But
him.
he's little.
I'm little. I'm 5'2". What? So that's,
Well, I don't want a man that's 5'2".
yeah. Well, no.
You know,
well,
that's
I don't
my
think
opinion.
He's 5'2". I'm 5'2".
Well, he's about 5'3".
Yeah.
And he's not a big guy. He's a small guy.
Well, okay. All right. That's true. He's probably double the size of my husband, right?
Right.
Yes.
No,
Okay. All right, Chris, I'm going to keep you for
Yeah.
a little while anyway. Although Gail's here today, so maybe she's going to find me another man.
Oh, no.
Hang on.
She's Vito.
I'm
Vito.
No, but I'm sure she doesn't do that. She doesn't allow married people to come in.
No. She runs a very, very, very,
Straight up business.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And she's very conscientious about who she. Well, you'll see. You'll get to know all that
yeah.
about her.
But
which is
here's-
what I love about her, because she's really passionate about what she does. So you could tell that she really cares.
I think so.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
you'll be able to. That'll come across.
I
And
think
now
so,
you want to
100%.
mention some events that are coming up. They have the Go Red
Yeah.
and the
Well, okay. So no, here's what I really. Yes, everybody knows the Go Red Luncheon is
They
Wednesday.
do know that?
Well, because we've done 2 shows with it already, explaining that the Go Red Women is next Wednesday. So this coming up
Sometimes
Wednesday.
people are
next
a little
Wednesday.
slow,
yeah.
Karen.
Okay, well, I'm just saying. Okay, it's Wednesday, February 11th at the Crest Isle Country Club. It's 1,000 women. But here's what I do want to mention is prior to that, this Monday night, Cactus Salon is having a makeover night for over 60 women who have gone through the programs at the Family Service League. And what they do is that they come in, they've completed a workforce program to help get them a job and get them back into, society as a productive citizen.
Right.
And through that program, that they complete, they're now ready to go out and look for a job. So what Cactus does is we invite these women into the salon and we do color, cut, and makeup applications. We give them accessories and pocketbooks and jewelry. We just treat them to an evening where it'll help to build their confidence. And there were several restaurants that helped to provide dinner for them that I really want to mention because, it's not a lot of companies that really, chip in and do their part for the communities. And those restaurants,
No,
to
and
me,
they
deserve
always
a
support us, which
mention.
is great.
And, it's really important because, Cactus, as you know, gives back to the community constantly, but we need support of other businesses like this. So, of course, we have Tutto Pazzo, Luigi.
He's the best.
Donated. LTL. So Luigi from Tutto Pazzo down in Huntington has donated food, as well as Chris and Tony's in Syosset, as well as Chef Antonio from
they're the
Volpe.
best.
Michael Bolson from Bolson Restaurant Groups. He's setting up something from Verace down in Islip. We also have Lanona's is donating food. Spontino's is donating food. The Woodbury Deli, Rich's
Oh,
brother
right,
is donating
Okay,
food.
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's
so-
an amazing night. It really is. It's one of my favorite things that Cactus Salon does.
Yeah.
It's really, really, when you see the impact that you can have on someone's life that evening, and,
Yeah.
we get to hear, I won't be
It's
there,
really
but we get
touching.
to hear their
It's really
stories.
touching. Regina's always there. I'm going to be making sausage and peppers this year, just in
Right.
case you want to stop by and say hi. But mainly, why I'm telling you this is not only to acknowledge these restaurants that have helped, but to also let you know that Cactus is still collecting lightly used accessories, pocketbooks, and jewelry for these women. So if you can, drop them off at the Dix Hills location, because all the other salons have already had their pickups. So Dix Hills location is located right on Jericho Turnpike. It's 1262 Jericho Turnpike in Huntington.
Right.
It's really Huntington, but it's in the Dix Hills area. So, or just,
We call it Dix Hills, but it's
email
really-
me, let us know where it is, and we'll try to get somebody there to pick it up.
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah.
But it's so, the stories that we get to hear from
Yeah.
people, and
Yeah.
you
They've
just see-
overcome quite a lot of obstacles.
Absolutely.
To get where they are today.
And it really,
So-
when they can walk into that interview feeling confident and feeling pretty about themselves, and
Yeah.
they feel like they matter, it's really,
It's a big
really,
difference.
yes, it's a phenomenal event, and I'm happy to support it, even though I won't be there, but,
We've
guys.
actually seen your accessory wall, so why don't you go through that
have it there.
for me, and drop that off for me, because if you've ever seen the closet of Regina's on her Facebook page, there's an entire wall of
yeah,
jewelry, like
accessories.
So, and then sometimes I'll be with her and she'll be like, "Oh, this necklace is fabulous." I'm like, "That is the last thing you need. Are you kidding me?"
Oh, let me tell you something. When
Yeah.
I was out last night running errands, I went into the store,
You bought more jewelry. She's insane. She's insane.
and
She's
I
like one of
bought
those
the
addicts.
cutest.
She's
And
crazy.
as I was buying the necklace, I'm like, I can't even tell Karen that I bought this necklace.
You
because
can't.
If I tell Karen I bought this necklace, she's going to think I'm crazy.
You are crazy. I mean,
I
you're
am.
like, you're
I
like
know,
the-
I love it.
You're like
It's
the
like a
cat lady
boutique.
with jewelry. You're like the
Yes.
jewelry lady.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
She's not.
I
right.
love
She's
all
not
that
right.
stuff because you know what? I can
It
wear it with a
changes up
long
and down,
necklace.
but it's nice.
Yeah, that's how I
it's
dress.
Great, but
I'm
I mean,
a big
how
accessories
much
person.
stuff do you need? It's like, oh my God, you need a whole room just for that jewelry.
Yeah, it's
basically.
pretty. It's a lot.
It's
a
excessive.
lot.
It's excessive. So, what else did I want to talk about today? We got through the Super Bowl. We got through the events. Really, that's it. Other
No,
than
isn't there another event you talked about? Oh no, Go Red.
yeah, Go Red. I
Family
have an event
Service
tonight,
League.
but that's for the Smithtown Children's Foundation. So I'll be over at the Watermill tonight, raising money for Kaylee's Kisses. We're doing hair extensions
Trying to
for all the
think whether there's
kids
something
and some fundraising gift cards. So if you're down by the Watermill, stop in.
Yeah, go see her. And now tell them about the shows that we're going to play while we're not here.
Okay, so
We have
Regina
some good
and I went
shows.
through a lot of our
Archive
past
shows,
episodes.
yeah.
I think we're on our 30th show or so now. And
Can you
basically-
believe it?
I know. 30
Can you
shows.
believe it though? When I was going through it last night, I'm like, oh my God, I remember that. Oh my God, oh
Yeah.
my God. And I kept thinking, wow, we actually did all of this.
Yeah. It's so true.
It went by so quick though,
But
didn't
we,
it?
yeah, no, it did. It went by very quickly. And what we
feel
really
like it
wanted to
went
do
by
is
in a
pick
flash.
out some of our favorites. And I think absolutely one of the all-time favorites, I don't know if you remember, it was when Anthony Wilkinson was here with Freddie Matera talking about his Broadway play, My Big Gay Italian Funeral.
Mm-hmm.
So prior to him coming on the set, Regina and I had a monologue that will have you in stitches. I mean, seriously, I couldn't even get through it last night.
No,
again.
it's hilarious.
Yeah,
and it was
hysterical.
and that's when Anthony nails us to do the play.
Oh, yeah,
he
he
asks
got
us
us to do
on
the play.
camera,
Yeah.
so we're like, okay.
And that's what started that whole
That whole
Broadway
thing,
debut.
right.
And then the next one we chose is Paula Rosario
Tommy will like this.
for the tapping, because we that show actually helped us. So we
Yeah,
tapped.
we use that show
We
often.
tap all the time. So and I think
We
it's
did that for you,
helpful
Tom.
to the people out there. Tapping is great. And then of course our resident health expert Stephanie Lucrezio.
Yes, the queen of no
That
GMO,
show, yeah,
the one
yeah.
and only Toxic Tuesday woman,
Yeah.
Stephanie Lucrezio will be will repeat her show.
Yeah.
So that was great.
And then, of course, we'll have our live show down in St. Martin. So
We hope.
Yeah, we're gonna try to figure
I don't know.
out
We
how
have to
do that.
Skype. Does anybody know how to Skype? If you know how to Skype,
Yeah, call us.
Let us
Get-
know. 'Cause
let us
we don't really know
give
the
us
Skyping
help.
too
Give
well.
us help.
Do
But
you
you know
have
what?
to download it and then get it on? No?
Next up, we're gonna
Live.
have Gail
Live?
live. We can't. Oh, live Skype. So we can't even fake it. We can't even tape it.
Can
and
we
then-
practice?
We should practice. All right.
Well, I mean-
we have to go to commercial.
Oh, we have to go to commercial.
We have to
Okay.
go to commercial. It's 20 after, so we really got to get going. But when we come back, we
Well,
have
really,
Gail.
it's only quarter after, because we only still.
Because we started 15 minutes late. That's true. But okay, so give us, just a couple of minutes. We'll be back with Gail Adams from 7 in Heaven. We're going to find out how you, as a single person, can find love on Long Island. So we'll be right back.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Do dogs chase cats?
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Being a fireman is more than just putting out blazes and giving kittens CPR. Sometimes my duty demands I fan the flames, like when a call comes in from a lady who needs immediate assistance.
Maybe she needs help with a computer thing. Maybe she wants to go antique. Could be as simple as understanding that walking in heels it's hard. Aussi simple que l'été dernier à Paris. C'est sympa. Maybe it's ladies' night in, and she wants a simple, delicious recipe for margaritas with a twist. First, a can of limeade. Now hold on to this. You'll be using it. Side note, kittens make everything better. Next, add water. Now, a bottle of light beer. No, shh. Trust me, I'm a professional. And last, and most important, Sauza Blue tequila. Now, mix it up. Ole. Yes, that's what I'm trained for. Whether it's to help her choose leggings or pants, telling her leggings are pants, or discussing leggings and jeggings versus pant pegging at her next ladies' night in, I'll come to the rescue. Don't call me a hero. Just call me. Let me know what time.
You know you already want a Toyota, but when you want more from your Toyota store, you want Smithtown Toyota, where every Toyota comes with Smithtown Toyota's Toyota for Life program, giving you lifetime New York State inspections, lifetime 10% discounts on all parts and service, 2 years of complimentary oil changes, 2 years of scheduled maintenance, and more, all at no cost to you, plus low clear-out deals on every Toyota in stock. Get more from your Toyota store. Hurry to Smithtown Toyota.
6, right? Welcome back. Thanks for joining us today. Regina and I are here because February, of course, is known as the Love Month. So
I agree. It's my anniversary is February.
I know, February 16th, right?
Yeah, I'll be married 1 year, Karen.
I know.
Can you imagine?
She's a newlywed still.
1
She's a
year.
Newlywed. I'm married 24 years. And happily married 24 years, Christopher Vito.
Aw, love is in the air,
Yeah,
Chris.
love is in the air. I need a Gucci bag for Valentine's Day. Let's keep going. Well, I need a new
you
one
could get
because
it
you
down.
bought the same one as I got.
I
so
know,
now
you
I
got to
need
get
another
one. But you could get it down in St. Martin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
They got a Gucci?
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Oh, I'm there. Chris, bring the Amex. Okay, so we want to introduce to you such a wonderful, sweet woman who we've had the pleasure to meet and converse with about singles on Long Island, and she's the expert. So without further ado, Gail Adams from 7 in Heaven.
Hi, Gail.
How are you,
Welcome.
girls? Thank you so much for coming in today. I know this weather is for the birds, and we actually had Gail scheduled for the big snow day last week. So,
Oh, right. We had to reschedule.
yeah,
Right,
we had
right.
to move her up to this week so that everybody got here safely and we didn't have any problems.
Yeah, thank you for making time, in your schedule for this
Oh.
week. Appreciate that.
This is fun.
Yeah, it is fun. It is fun.
We do tend to have a good time, even when we're not supposed to. So, Gail, speaking of that, you create good times for people all over Long Island, but specifically single people all over Long Island. What would make you even begin to want to start something like that? That's quite an undertaking.
I myself was married 22 years, so
Okay.
when I came out of being single, came out of a long-term marriage and became single.
Yes.
It was, as I've written, like landing in a foreign country. And I was 19 years old when I met my husband. So, when
You didn't have much experience in the dating
I
world.
thought I did. I was like, oh, I'm back. But
She's so cute.
no, it was
Yeah.
sort of like, I'm back. Okay,
Yeah,
what do I
now
do?
what?
Right.
Yeah.
And it was kind of scary, and so I tried different things. I tried online dating. And that seemed like really hot at first. Like, oh, you could line up all these dates, but then you wind up lining up all these dates with weirdos. You
Yeah.
go out and meet them.
Sure,
and-
I can imagine. It's
Yeah.
really,
And
really
as a single,
scary.
I was going
Yeah.
to say, that's very uncomfortable because I was
Yeah.
single for a lot of years. And it's, you don't know who you're going to meet. And obviously
Right.
the internet's a very big world. And
Right.
people aren't always what they represent.
Right.
So
I always say it's a good tool, but you shouldn't use it as your only tool.
No.
And so that's what.
I
So
would-
then
I
I
didn't
started
use
to
it
do
at
other
all.
things. I said, oh, let me try the things. I went to single events, and so I went to some single events, and they were not run very well. And I was making remarks about it. My friends said, Gail, you could do this. I went, I could. So
it was almost like on a dare or
it
a
was
challenge.
It was.
I love that, right?
And, and so I did this, and it was my little part-time job. And then in 2006, I lost my dad. I lost the job. So I was like, it was a
Tragic
crazy year. So
Yeah.
then I said, you know what? I'm just going to chill out for a while, and I'm going to make this little part-time job my full-time job, for a while.
Right,
you know?
right.
And that's what I did. And then I kept going and adding more things. And I started with just speed dating.
Right.
Because that's why I called it 7 in Heaven. Because
You used to go
it
in the
was
closet.
7. Well, no, I didn't go in the closet.
I remember going in the closet.
Yes, a lot of people don't know it's 7 in Heaven with the references. It's not.
Right.
It doesn't have anything to do with heaven, Christianity, or anything like that. What it has
Right.
to do is a silly little game we played when we were children.
Yes.
Like spin the
I
bottle.
think we still play it in my house.
Right. Yes. Spin the bottle, and
Yeah,
you would
7
take the
minutes in
person
heaven,
in the
let's
closet
go,
for
7 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I just thought it would be a cute little thing to put with speed dating to reference the 7 minutes in speed dating, and I successfully, came along doing these speed dating events, and I was getting bored with it. And I said, life is not just about speed dating. Let's try other stuff.
Right.
Yeah,
So I
sure.
started putting other stuff on the calendar.
Well,
Yeah.
how does speed dating work? You mentioned 7 minutes. Are you actually with somebody 7 minutes?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
You have to talk to everybody in the room for 7 minutes.
Wow, that's
Whether you like them or not, you have to talk to them.
But that's a nice amount of time to be able to kind of figure out whether or not you have any kind of synchronicity with that person.
Absolutely.
You can't
It's
just say
enough
like, "Hi,
time.
I'm Karen, and this is what I do. Hi, I'm Bob, and this is what I do." Yeah, you're pretty. Yeah, you're not. Okay, gotta go. And that's not enough time. Like at least those 7 minutes, you can have real conversations
Right.
and try to really get to know who it is that you're talking to. So that I like that.
Well, I like it too. Well, I like the whole idea, but I also like it that a lot of these people are pre-screened, so it's not like you're going to
Yeah.
the subway in Manhattan and having 7 minutes in heaven with people.
Right.
She's
that would be
she's
heaven in the subway.
orchestrating it and putting it
That would be
together.
heaven.
So I would feel, if I was a single woman, I would feel much more, comfortable and safe walking into that environment
Right.
because you're also there as sometimes a little bit of a
Chaperone?
bouncer, right?
Yes, I like to refer to that.
Yeah.
I play bouncer at my events.
Yeah.
right.
Bad little boys and girls that drink too much, get sloppy.
Sure. So
Oh,
that's
you kick 'em
that
out.
would be that would
Little
make me
me.
feel good.
Yeah, that's it.
Out the door.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
5 feet 10 inches, right? 4 feet 10
She's not going to take any crap from anybody.
That's it.
No, I
Get
don't.
it out.
Yeah.
I like it.
Good
I
for
like
you.
it.
Good for you.
Yeah.
And you plan all these amazing events now. I was reading like bowling,
Oh, yeah.
nature walks, museums, wine. Like I would love that activity just to be a part of something like.
Yes.
And it's great
Sounds
if
like
you
fun.
get to
Yeah, for
right.
sure.
If you
I
get
like
to
the
meet
pool
somebody.
speed pool. What was that about? So
Oh, yeah, we just did that this weekend.
yeah, I saw that.
We were in Island Park at the Hub. We teamed 2 ladies up on a pool table, and then we teamed 2 guys up. And so then you play with the guys double 7, 14 minutes,
Okay.
and then we move them along, and then another pair of guys comes along, and then you play with
That's
them.
pretty fun, you
So
know.
you get
I
to meet
love that.
everybody that way.
I think
Yeah,
we
that's
had
great.
about 35 people. So, do the math when they set up and organize like that.
Right.
And they,
Yeah.
they have a
I
ball.
think it takes the awkwardness out of it completely
Absolutely.
because you're playing a game.
Yeah, it's
You got to
fun.
focus on something, and it's kind of like who cares in a way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to me, I would have loved. If I was single again, I would have
To do
loved
those
that
things, yeah.
because it would have given me something to do. You don't just want to
I think
stand
we
at a
should
bar
just
and
go
drink.
Anyway. I would like to go.
We don't fit the requirements.
Right. Well, maybe we could be special guests, and just kind of go.
I don't think they'd like that.
Yeah,
But,
all right. Maybe
I
next
think
time.
it's so much better than you just, people sitting at a bar and just drinking. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then or you're waiting for somebody to buy you a drink, then they want to buy you a drink, you don't want
Yeah,
them
yeah,
to buy
yeah,
you a
yeah,
drink, then it's a problem. But this is like such a great, fun way
Yeah.
to break the ice. And you
That's
don't feel
exactly-
awkward coming by yourself because you're going to do something. It's not
Sure.
like you're just going to sit there like,
Boom, boom, boom.
right.
Yeah.
Right, and I do try to pick restaurants, not bars, for that
Right.
reason.
Right.
It's more of a, yes, you might start the event at a bar in a restaurant, but I stay away from the scrubby W bars.
Well, I
Right,
think also
right.
psychologically, when you're in a bar, you're kind of like a different person. You have this different head as opposed to being in a restaurant.
Right.
You have
Absolutely.
this, I guess, I don't want to say like persona, but you have this like,
Yeah, it's
different kind of
I agree.
attitude.
I agree.
For sure.
I agree. And
So-
especially when and then if you're going bowling and you're
Right.
going, like to me, that's great. Now,
Yeah.
how did you come up with all these? You just,
I do a lot of research on longisland.com, and I look up what other, things are doing, what to do on Long Island, things like that, and I come up with these ideas, yeah.
that's great.
I
It's
love it.
great. And you always keep it fresh and new. So what's going on for the big Valentine's Day?
Big
right?
V-Day.
The big
Oh,
V Day.
well, we have a dinner dance just for singles. Sorry, girls. Can't bring the husbands.
yes, true.
But yes, we
Where's
have
that?
That's going to be in Plainview at the Residence in Marriott.
Okay, nice.
And it's from 6:30 to 10:30. You get an Asian wok meal individually cooked for you.
Oh, how
We'll have
cute.
a-
See,
I want
I
to
love
get
that.
the cook
you
a
should
nice-
do this for married people.
Yeah.
Because we would love to go something like
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah, it'd be so much
Yeah,
fun.
dinner
It would be
dancing,
hilarious.
and and I have suggested age group tables, and it's suggested, not mandatory. So I have like a 30-something, to 40-something age group, and so on and so
But
forth.
I think that's important because you don't want
They
some
walk in, they
old
don't know where to
freaky
go.
guy
Right.
trying to hit on some young chick.
Yeah.
You have to have some sort of balance, and I think that that's important
Mm-hmm.
because I think one of the things you mentioned that I thought was, really hit home was the fact that, you do have that difference with the men's mentality, like they want somebody young and the women want somebody their own age or somebody,
Right.
that can keep up with them. And then there's this kind of in between where it gets lost, sort of.
Yeah.
Is that hard to juggle with people? Because, people don't want to hear the truth sometimes. Like, a 60-year-old man, a 30-year-old girl's really not going to be that attracted to
No.
them, although they think they are.
Yes, they do.
And I know I'm getting heat from somebody right now through the camera.
Here's the thing with men. I find that, if a woman looks good and she has a young, vibrant personality,
Yeah.
they're not going to care about what age she is.
Right.
All right. But that's why you do better in person than online.
Correct.
All right, because you're not judged by numbers and statistics on paper. You're getting to be you in front of you. And I know we had a discussion earlier about short men. Okay,
Yes.
or you right?
Right.
Okay, the short guys do fabulous at my events.
Oh,
Yes.
see?
Because
Look
they
at
get
that.
to be them, and they
Right.
start to overlook the fact that they're 5'6", 5'7".
Right,
right,
Okay,
right. Sure.
and
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
I think that's wonderful, yeah.
We're going to ask you some more questions as soon as we come back because I just got the sign. We have to take a little commercial. So
Oh.
we'll see you. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Don't leave.
We got
I got
carried
lots
away
of questions.
talking. Yes.
My name is Dr. Robert Brevard. I'm here for Multi-Medicine in Westbury, New York. We're located at 1065 Old Country Road, Suite 214. Been here for about 15 years. The practice has medical doctors, physical therapists, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also do pain management, and we have orthopedists on staff. Here at Advanced Multi-Medicine Rehabilitation, we've got physical therapists on staff who treat an array of conditions, from neck pain to back pain, shoulder pain. We treat carpal tunnel. We treat a lot of car accident patients, slip and falls. We treat patients with knee injuries, with ankle injuries. We have state-of-the-art equipment. We've been here for over 15 years. Vast array of diagnostic testing, from x-rays to EMGs. What is an EMG? It's a diagnostic test that allows a doctor to determine where the pinched nerve is. Cora is a physical therapist at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. She's working on Stephanie, who was involved recently in an automobile accident. Stephanie has tight thoracic and cervical musculature, and Cora is doing some myofascial release work and some therapeutic stretching, doing it to help her with her pain. Vicky is also a patient here at Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation. Vicky is now working her leg muscles, specifically her quadricep muscles, trying to strengthen them after an injury she sustained. If you find yourself in need of any type of physical therapy, please don't hesitate to call Advanced Multi-Medicine and Rehabilitation, located in Westbury, New York, in Suite 214. Phone number is 516-334-7000, or find us on our website at advancedmultimedicine.com.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is me, GMC, in the place to be, the greatest MC in history. There will never be an MC greater than me. And right about now, the only place for you to be is with the one and only Madhousetv. You are the man.
That's you.
This one's Gail.
This is everybody.
Okay. Oh, welcome back. We're so caught up with our conversations that we always forget we have to
so out
actually.
of practice today. I mean, 2 weeks we weren't here, and it's like right?
Well, yeah, 1 week. No,
No,
2
then
weeks.
yeah.
Right. 2 weeks we weren't here. Yeah.
It's like we were
That's
better the
true.
first day.
It's so much fun. But we were just talking to Gail about another aspect of your business, which is the matchmaking side of it. So instead of having to go, to a big group thing, if you're more into, not being into the social scene.
Yeah, that
you have a
more
solution
personalized attention.
for them.
Right.
How does that work?
Well, it works different than, obviously, like you said, the events. And it works different than online dating, although similar, because we do present profiles to you of screened applicants. Okay. And then from there, you can decide whether or not you want to go out on a date with that person. Unlike other matchmakers, we only charge for the dates that you actually step out on. Traditionally, matchmakers take thousands of dollars from you up front. And then they say, okay, I'm going to set you up on X amount of dates for that money. So here, what we
that's
do,
like that Millionaire Matchmaker. What's her name?
oh
Patty?
yeah, she takes like thousands.
Well, she does all the millionaires
Right.
and whatever that.
And I guess there's no guarantee either, like you're going to meet somebody when you put out that kind of money.
Right.
Whereas
exactly.
with you're meeting somebody.
Right, and these are screened applicants, so that, and I do mean screened, so you're not meeting people blindly like you would online.
Right.
And we write the profiles for these people, not the people. So, the information we're presenting is accurate. It's not made up stuff like the internet says.
Sure.
So, we present it, and then after that, you decide, and if the two parties want to go out on a date, then they're both invoiced $75 for that date.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. And we actually even help you, we find a restaurant to go to the date, and, we set that up.
And do they pay Dutch or like?
Well, we still suggest that the guys pay.
Right.
For the first date. You still got to make an impression, guys, so.
So step up your game.
Yeah, now, I don't insist that they have dinner the first time. They can go for drinks and appetizers, that's fine.
Right, sure. And like, even if they just wanted to do a movie or something, you don't really suggest movies for first dates, right?
No, think about movies. You already knew that when you said that.
Yeah,
you were thinking about that. You're not going to be having conversations like, shh.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, you won't get to know somebody very well.
you're not interacting.
No.
Unless good fun dates, stuff like a young couple could go to like Dave and Buster's, something.
Yeah, that's fun. I like Dave and Buster's.
That's a fun date.
Yeah, it's not too expensive. It's something most people can afford to spend, a couple hours at Dave and Buster's.
And they're having fun.
And get to know each other. That's great.
Do we want to show some of the pictures that we have?
Well, I do want to show the pictures of Gail's events, just so you can get an idea of what it is that, they look like when they're out. So you have all different kinds of events there. So, basically, that's a full array of everything she does. But where you're really going to get all the information about the different programs Gail offers is on her website. And her website links are on our website. But Gail, if you want to just tell them now what your website is, that would be great.
www.7inheaven.com, and use the number, not the word. So it's
so the number 7inheaven.com. Very simple. You'll find it. But if you can't, just go on our website. All the direct links for Gail's sites, both her website and her social media sites, are up on Shake It Up with Karen and Regina.
So they know where to find you.
But here's what I love is your success story page on that website.
Yes.
Because I am so excited to have with us today and introduce to you Cheryl and Michael Freed, who met because of Gail. So how did that happen, guys? Welcome to the set, and tell us, what was your thought process when you signed up for Seven in Heaven, and did you really think you were going to find the love of your life?
Well, we met at a Halloween party on Halloween night, 2009.
Yes.
And now Cheryl says I was there wife hunting.
That's the vibe I got. And
really?
I went there I make costumes. I wanted to get dressed up. It was something I missed out on doing, and I wanted to have a good time.
Right. But see, this is what I love about what you do.
Right.
Because that's exactly what brings somebody like you out of the house.
Yeah.
As opposed to somebody who's just going to sit in a bar and wait for somebody to buy them a drink for 4 hours.
Yes, that
so it's a
wasn't
different
me.
level of person that's
yeah.
showing up at the event.
Sure.
And I love that.
You're seeing a difference, someone's real personality.
Correct.
Because, see, I'm an actor. I love getting into costumes. I love being a personality. She designs costumes. She enjoys it. So.
Now you would have never known that.
Heaven right there.
It was. I just set the environment.
True that.
I mean, the universe does everything else. That's what I like to say, So, but I love setting the stage.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a great stage, and you as an actor.
So what were you dressed as? Sorry.
I was, well, she was a sexy witch, and I was a sexy tourist.
Oh!
Let me just say, the sandals and knee socks with the plaid pants and the Hawaiian shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Not so sexy.
I think that's hilarious.
You know what? I knew he had a sense of humor.
Right,
He was willing to walk out looking like that.
That would be very
True,
important
right,
to me too. I like somebody that can have a sense of humor, and I think that costume. In fact, we did a tacky tourist party once. We were all
I think
dressed
we
like
have
that.
a picture of that
yeah?
costume. Yeah.
Oh,
no. Right? Isn't that the costume?
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Oh, you guys, you look
Yep.
great. You look hysterical.
That's
That's not
great.
the regular wardrobe.
Yes, it is. Don't let him fool you.
I love it.
So you both have a good sense of humor. That's great.
So really, you owe your marriage day, which is how long have you been married now?
A little over 2 years now.
2 years.
Oh, how
so
nice.
you owe
Very
it
longer than
to
Yeah,
of
longer
course,
than me.
Gail.
Yeah.
And Gail, you have so many other success stories. I mean, we're so glad to have Cheryl and Michael here, but I know that you have matched hundreds of people on Long Island, which is, truly remarkable because, the world today, first of all, is so scary, and you don't know where you're going, who you're going with, and the fact that not only do you do these introductions in a safe environment, but people really do connect. I mean,
Yes.
look at these two.
Yes.
They're so happy. I love that. I love that.
So when did you?
Love my job.
yeah,
it's very
exciting.
rewarding.
Probably
Listen,
very fulfilling.
Yes.
Yeah.
We feel the same way with what we do. Like
Right.
when you can change someone's life like that, and
Right.
you're watching them, and you're sitting there, it can't help but make you smile. It just
Yeah,
makes you
it
feel
is.
great. So when did you guys know that you wanted to take this like a little? We first met. Okay, so you have the sexy witch and the tacky tourist, I'll
Yep.
say. And so when did you guys think like, I'd like to see you again or whatever? So how does that roll then?
Well, he asked for my phone number, and I didn't know how to say, I'm not here to meet anybody.
Right.
But, we had spent 2 hours of a 3-hour party talking. And I said, okay, he got my phone number, called me to go out to dinner the next day.
Nice. And then it just took off ever since.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got engaged, 8-9 months later.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And now you guys are going on a cruise, I heard,
Yes,
right?
yeah. He surprised me for Christmas.
That's
Aw, and he's
I love that.
romantic
He
too.
is.
We love that.
Well, listen, he waited a long time to find you, so he's not stupid. You know what I mean? He's gonna take care of you.
We
I
have
can
some
see that.
great wedding pictures of them.
Oh, we do?
So
Oh,
why
yes.
don't we
Yes.
put up a couple of
Okay.
those because you guys look
Oh
beautiful.
wow!
Yeah.
Oh right,
I
saw
picked my
these,
most unique
yeah.
couple.
Okay. That
I
was
love it.
November 30th, 2012. Oh, that's the day we got engaged right there. So that was
Yeah,
this year.
what
See, I perform with Port Jefferson's Charles Dickens Festival.
Oh
so-
right, right.
So
okay.
yeah, we were working with that for a few years.
Is
We
that
got-
the group of people?
Oh, this right here, that is the show I'm working with right now. That's Broad Hollow Theater. They're performing office hours, and that's been going on since the beginning of the year, and this weekend are the last few performances.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you really perform all over Long Island.
Oh yeah, I've
Yeah.
done dinner theater shows. I've even worked with a Renaissance fair in Connecticut for a while, and we really do enjoy it. She loves being part of it, behind the scenes.
That's
And
wonderful.
you do help with the costumes,
A
right?
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
So
That's
it's like a
great.
business and a marriage you guys have going on.
Yeah, I love that. Karen and I did a Broadway show.
We're off-Broadway show. Yes.
We had an off-Broadway appearance.
And that was called My Big Gay Italian Funeral,
Right.
and I played Fanny Zucciotti. That was my character.
And who did I play?
And all I did was curse the whole
I
time.
forgot who I played.
It was crazy. So acting to me
played
is
the
pretty
queen or
scary.
something, right? Well,
You played Miss Canada.
Oh,
What's
Miss
the matter?
Canada,
Vita
right.
von
Vita von
Titzenberg.
Titzenberg. Right, I
Yes.
forgot about that.
She got a shake every
How
time
can I
she says
forget
it.
that? Well, I don't know how else to say that name. Yes,
von
yes.
Titzenberg.
And you know what? That was very crazy experience, let me tell you.
Yeah.
That was very Do you still get nervous when you perform and you have to get on the stage, or it's a routine for you?
Well, when the first few shows there's always those opening night jitters, but
Right.
after a while it does become routine. But I love it. I mean, really, you get this invigoration from the audience. you know,
Sure.
really, if you have a good crowd, you work with it, and it makes you perform better.
Right, right. Now, how would you recommend this service to your friends? Like, what would you say? Like, when people ask you, let me ask you this. When people ask you how you met, what do you say?
Well, I tell them that there was this wonderful woman who put together an event, and I've actually referred quite a lot of people to Gail.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Keep going.
We had such a great time, and it worked out so well.
Uh-huh. Now, are you sad you can't go to the events anymore?
You know what?
We all want to go to the events, Gail.
Honestly, her events are a lot of fun. I mean,
Yeah.
before I met him, I had been to a couple of others. She did a fishing boat party tour, yeah. And that one was a lot of fun, too.
I would love that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
I've let couples come. Like we had Discover Scuba, and I had couples come to Discover Scuba. They got under the water and did all that stuff. So.
Well, call us when you're having couples. Regina and I'll come as a couple.
Yeah, we'll be a couple. Well, you could have a whole new kind of meetup group.
Well, true.
Right?
Do you? Let me ask a question. Speaking of that, do you do any alternative lifestyle parties for people?
Alternative lifestyles meaning
Gay, lesbian?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
A little out of it. I have to be honest with you. I tried, and I think Long Island is a little hard coming out on Long Island.
Yeah.
It's very rampant in the city. I mean, you can
Yes.
go, and I've always wanted to. I mean, I love. Okay, I
Sure.
love that whole. They're crazy. I love it. They're fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Vibrant people. I mean, I've already figured out that speed dating has to be totally different for gay, because everybody's got to meet everybody.
Right.
Okay, so I got to set the tables up different.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to kind of do like a whole long table and switch, and then go around like that.
Right.
You know, keep moving down a chair. Everybody has to move.
Everybody has to move. Right.
Right.
Instead of
So-
just the men moving.
Right.
Right.
And,
Got it.
But I mean, I tried it, and I had this gay bar, and they were like, "Oh, look at my list! I got all these guys coming." I show up, only 3 guys showed up.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Oh."
Yeah. All right. So maybe in
Yeah.
the future sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think when people kind of know that there's fun, like it's a fun event,
That's
it's not,
it.
I mean, I think more people would participate. I know I would. And it's also, I think it's great for people who not only divorce or long-term relationship, but someone who's a widower or a widow.
Right,
Like,
right.
I mean, you kind of, you don't know how to get yourself back into the swing of things.
Yes, I have a
and
lot
this
of
takes, and this takes a lot out of it because they don't feel like,
Right.
they're
Yeah,
looking
I always
at me or
suggest the
whatever.
widows and widowers to attend stuff like we have a brunch once a month,
Oh,
and
that's
it's more
nice.
like I call it social networking.
Right.
And they come and this focus is more about making friends. 'Cause you
Yes.
don't want to dive into dating,
No, right.
Sure,
it's more
yeah.
about it's called social networking, make new single friends.
That's nice.
Because when you first get single, that's the first thing that you need to do.
Yeah.
You love your married friends, but you're suddenly speaking different languages.
Correct.
Right, right.
And
You're the
you want
third
somebody
wheel.
just to go to the
Yeah.
movies with.
Yeah.
Like you just
Right.
don't want to go by yourself
Right.
all the
You need
time.
help.
That's really nice.
yeah.
Also, perhaps for people who are new to the area.
Yes.
If you're
Oh,
new to
that's
the
a great
area
point.
and you don't really have,
Like
many
the
people
welcome
to
wagon.
hang out
Yes,
with.
welcome.
Oh, we need a
Seven and
commercial.
Evan welcome wagon.
Tommy's telling us we need a commercial.
All right.
All right, wait. We'll take a quick
break.
commercial.
Quick break. That's it. We're coming right back.
Right.
Okay.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Shannon Gates is the #1 fence provider on Long Island, with the most inventory in stock, including vinyl, chain link, and aluminum. Gates offers a custom powder-coated system that prevents rust throughout the life of the fence. We carry fence tools to the trade. We even stock wood, rail, and glass hardware as well. Shannon Gates has our very own patented locking system. The next time you need fencing of any sort, both commercial and private, give Shannon Gates a call at 631-392 64330. You can also visit our website at shannongatesinc.com.
Time to make the donuts. Dunkin' Donuts are always fresh. I made the donuts. We make them at least twice every day. Time to make the donuts. Not a few kinds, like supermarket. Made the donuts. Time to make the donuts. But up to 52 varieties. The donuts. Time to make the donuts. I made the donuts. Dunkin' Donuts, up to 52 varieties, fresh day and night. No supermarket can say.
Like, I don't know why it came back.
We're back. And we
Thanks,
want to
guys.
hear the juicy stories. You know, Karen and I always want to hear the
I
dirt.
love the juicy
So
stuff.
we want to know from Gail, what's it like, you know, what are the inner workings? Like, give us the details of the people that maybe give you a little bit of a hard time or something. Give us some
Don't
give us some
you give
dirt.
Gail a hard time. She's a
Oh,
nice lady.
gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I should tell this story. I mean, I think
won't
one of my
tell
most
anybody.
ironic speed dating stories was a man and a woman who had met at another speed dating event prior. And then sometimes you meet the same people.
Sure.
Like, I have a show of hands all the time. Who's ever done this before? And you'll see at least 50% of the room raise their hand. But other people have done it before. So they met each other again. So they liked each other, but then they decided they didn't like each other, but now they have to meet each other again.
Oh.
So prior to the event, there's always this little mingle time, and she walked up to him and said, "You were weird." And
Oh.
and he
was
said,
nice.
"You're weird," and they walk away. So I wasn't paying any attention.
Yeah.
There must have been some tension building up there and some little bit of anger issues between both of them.
Sure.
And so it's, turn, and it's their turn to sit down with one another. Now, I'm sitting in the middle of all these tables, and I'm watching this. And so she turns around and blows the candle out and says, "This speed dating turn is over. Leave now."
Oh, no.
And he said, "You can't do that." And she goes, "Oh, yes, I can." And he goes, "No, you can't." She goes, "Yes, I can." Well, he got
drama.
up, and he gave her the finger.
Oh, lovely.
And he walked out of the
Lovely.
room. And I'm like, it was actually kind of comical at first because she was being mean, but at the same time, she didn't deserve that,
No.
But I was like, and I couldn't
Was there
believe it.
sexual tension in the air?
Must have been.
Because,
maybe.
sometimes couples like to
yeah.
each other.
So
That's what
he
makes
walked
them
out of the
happy.
room
Yeah.
and she was like, "Did you see that?" And I'm trying not to laugh. And I'm like, "Yeah, I did. No, I did."
Yeah.
So she comes over to, about
Right,
the whole
right.
thing. He walked back in the room, sat down next to her, next to me and my co-host, and said, "You think you're really pretty, but you're really not."
Oh, shoot.
So it's like,
Oh,
okay,
boy. Here we go.
separated them.
Here we go.
Separated
Here
them.
we
Okay,
go.
because I thought there was going to be a fisticuff right there. You know?
Right, right,
Separated. Okay, and now she went up. My co-host took her over to talk to her for the next 3 minutes.
Right.
Okay, and I spoke to him, and he goes, he wanted to tell me. I went, no. You know what we're going to talk about for the next 3 minutes? Abraham Lincoln. We're going to talk about Abraham Lincoln for the
Smart
next 3
for
minutes.
the guy.
So, and he kept trying to, no, what president number was he?
Yeah.
So, and then we moved on, and then I kicked both of them out after that.
Oh, you
So,
did?
yeah. I spoke with each one of them on the phone separately. I mean, reprimanded her, like that wasn't necessary. If there's someone in the room that you don't want to speak to, you just let me know prior to that, and I will entertain your date.
Right.
Okay, well, you
For
go to
those
the
7
bathroom
minutes.
for 7
Exactly.
minutes. So
exactly.
you didn't need to
There's-
do that.
There's an adult way to
Right,
handle it.
and
Right.
then I had to
They do
reprimand
get
him.
catty. Do girls ever fight over one guy? Or like guys over a
yeah,
girl?
girls can get very territorial.
Sure.
They like something, somebody, and yeah, I've seen that happen.
I could see me doing that. Like, no, I saw him first. Okay, he's mine.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they get a
Totally.
little. But now, how do you balance out the room? Because, we were speaking earlier, too, like Long Island has the highest percentage of single women.
Well, that's why we sell tickets for speed dating.
Right.
Okay, with speed dating, it's guaranteed a gender balance. And
Correct.
That's because you sell seats, and then we'll cut the women's list off at some point. So there is a balance. So there'll be 15 men and 15 women.
Right,
You know,
right,
and
right.
men are men. They sign up at the last minute, and women are planners, and they sign up way ahead of time.
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
works out well. I know where to cut it off. So.
Right, you know how many
That's
men
hilarious.
you're gonna have.
That's so funny.
So then, when these people actually make a connection, do you really find out? Do they tell you? Like, how do you even Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's not fair. Thank you so much for letting me know. Because that's the thing, like a lot of people don't let me know.
Sure, yeah, because
and
they don't
I'll
know
find out through the
obligations to you
grapevine. They'll go,
afterwards.
remember that dinner party that you had?
Yeah.
Remember how much they were getting along? Well, they're together now. I'm like,
Right.
nobody lets me know.
Right.
Let me know.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
mean, I guess
that's
because it's not, they're not obligated to her. It's not like they have to pay her anything, so
Yeah,
they're
but
like,
they would be excited.
yeah,
Right.
well, she would be excited, but maybe they don't
I get
realize she would
pictures.
be
Some
excited.
people want to stay anonymous.
Right.
I have
yeah.
a great story on my, another marriage on there, and he has a wonderful story on there too. But he won't let me put his picture up.
Right.
So
right.
I
Yeah.
just first names and that's
He's
it. But,
private. He's
right.
more private.
Right.
Yeah.
But the stories on there are all true, real, and I love it. I love it.
That's awesome. Not like you, Michael, huh? Stage hand.
No.
I love it.
No, my shyness,
That's,
yeah.
That's great.
You know what? It totally shows that this is you saw a void and you filled it, and that's such a true entrepreneurial spirit, which is great.
Well,
and you could tell
I
it's
still
the
remember
passionate.
what it felt like.
Yeah,
I
you do.
remember. It was a horrible feeling to be. And somebody said that their friend sent them an Instagram shot. It said all dressed up and nowhere to go.
Yeah.
And I remember what that felt like because
Yeah.
I was afraid to go out by myself.
Yeah. Well, of
I
course.
didn't.
It's uncomfortable.
You can't always find a
That's
friend
what I
on
mean.
a
You're
Saturday
just sitting
night.
there like,
And you're so
what are you
used to
doing?
being a couple that you just don't know. And I provide a place to go every Saturday night.
Sure.
Well,
sure.
and see, I think that's nice too, because that is like a date night. It's not on a Monday or a Tuesday when it's the middle of the work week. You know what I mean? It's actually on a night where you do want to go out and you do want
Right.
to have a good time.
Right.
And get social.
And for somebody
So-
that doesn't have a date or
Yeah.
a wingman,
Right.
do you have wing people? Do you pair up people with people?
I actually have, I had a casino night recently, and it was a dinner, dance, and casino night.
That
Right.
sounds
Yeah,
like
it was
fun.
very fun.
Yeah.
And it's a little intimidating to walk into a room of 100 people. So,
Right.
I always remind the women in particular to just let me know it's your first time or that you're coming alone, and I buddy them up with someone else who came alone.
Oh,
That's
good.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so they can
that's
walk
nice.
the room together. That's nice.
That's great.
Yeah, no, because that's got to be a little bit awkward, I would imagine sometimes. And not everybody has an outgoing personality where they're going to go just
Right.
talk to people.
True.
Right.
Regina and I, we don't shut up. But
Yeah.
we have a lot of friends that, we'll walk into a room and unless you talk to them, they're not talking to you.
No, but it's
You
true.
know?
But I remember even when I was single, unless you had single girlfriends,
Yeah. Where would
I
you go?
was not going to sit at a bar by myself. I just wasn't that type of person.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have that kind of attention because people think you're basically a hooker if you're doing that. I mean, I don't know.
We don't
you
want
know, they
that.
look at you like, you're sitting there by
Yeah.
yourself.
How much, baby?
It's not fair.
Yeah,
$50?
right.
$50?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. $50
okay.
million.
$50 million. So, Gail.
But it's
your
important.
Your advice for, I'm cutting you off because
That's okay.
I'm getting the wrap up.
Oh, right.
I'm cutting you off. So, Gail, there are 100 or so singles that I know personally, and I know Regina knows some more, and then there's probably 100,000 more on Long Island. What would be their first step? They go to your website and register? They
Right.
Okay, so tell us how that
Yeah,
works.
walk us through it.
Registration,
Walk us
yeah,
through it.
free registration. Membership is free. Simply sign up
The
on
membership
website.
is free too?
Membership is free.
So they
You
only
just-
pay when they go to an event.
Exactly.
See, that's amazing.
It's beautiful.
That's
And it's
perfect.
seveninheaven.com.
Yeah, I love that.
www.seveninheaven.com. So, guys, you know what? If you are single and you're out on Long Island looking for love, the next great event, of course, is the Valentine's Day party at the Marriott in Plainview. And then after that, there's something every single Saturday night. So get to that website, register. It's free. There's no membership cost. You just pay for whatever event that you want to go to. So my suggestion is go find some love with Seven in Heaven events.
Yes, everybody deserves love. Nobody really wants to be alone. And
No.
even if, like Gail had said, even if you find a companion and a friend, somebody to go to the movies with,
worth
somebody
it.
to have a cup of coffee with, I think that's great.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
also,
very
you can
valuable.
like her Facebook page. I mean,
Yeah.
that's so easy too. Just go in there and snoop around, and you'll see the kind of events that she puts on. They sound like a lot of fun.
They are
I
a
mean,
lot
they
of fun.
really do. So it was a pleasure having you guys, and thank you so
you.
much for
Thank
sharing
you.
your story with us.
Yeah.
for
It's
having
very
us, yeah.
inspiring.
For sure.
Congratulations.
You too.
Yes, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And we're wrapping it up, Tommy. So he's tapping.
Guys, we'll see you next time live from St. Martin, February
Bye.
23rd. Tune in.